Hello, this is D, and I'm back with another video. Well, today we're going to do a review of AEW Fight Forever, and I gotta say thanks to THQ Nordic. They sent me out a review code for the game, and today I'm going to give you guys my honest impressions on this game. Now, right off the bat, I gotta say this game does not play like WWE 2K, so don't come in expecting it to play like that. Now, this is akin to the old school wrestling games like WWF No Mercy and WCW versus NWO. You're gonna get the same feeling from that game. Now, I've played a lot of wrestling games. I've played the old WWE games. I've played SmackDown versus Raw. I've been playing WWE games for about 20 years. So I think my experience in this field is really gonna give you guys an in-depth feeling of how this game plays. Now, first off the bat, I had to make a few changes to the control configuration. I had to change some of the button layouts, so I changed the run as well as the grapple button. Apart from that, I left everything else at stock. Now, I'm having a lot of fun with this game, and I'm gonna be honest with you guys. I know some people are gonna come in here and hate on AEW or hate on the WWE, and both can exist at the same time. You don't have to like WWE or AEW, you just have to like wrestling games in order to play this game, and it is a fantastic wrestling game. Now, this is a little bit more arcadey than I would say WWE 2K, but that's okay because some people want a break. They want a different experience than WWE 2K. And I'm gonna say that this game definitely delivers on that. Now, if you wanted a WWE No Mercy successor, I do believe this is the game for you. Now, Yukes is developing this game, so you have the original creators of that engine, of that game, working on AEW Fight Forever, so you know it's gonna have a similar feel. Now, the creator suite, there's really not much to say about it. It's kind of bland. There's not much that you can do in it, and I'll probably touch on it as I wrap this video up, but honestly, it's just nothing you're gonna be excited about. You can't create a lot of people, and everyone just looks pretty much the same. Now, the 2K series from WWE, they're more simulation, where AEW Fight Forever is arcade based. Now, don't get me wrong, there are some real cool wrestling elements in the game, such as carrying multiple belts, just the way that the story progresses in the elite mode. There's a lot of great things to love about this game. But it is arcade based. You have a lot of mini games, which I wasn't really a big fan of. Like, it's nice to break up the action a little bit, but after a while I kind of got bored with them. As well, the road to elite mode is awesome. It reminds me of the SmackDown versus Raw days. It reminds me of WWE No Mercy. I really do believe that old school wrestling fans are going to enjoy that mode. It is a little bit short, but you can play through it multiple times. You have different paths that you can unlock. There's different things that you can do depending on if you win or lose, or who you talk to and how you talk to them after your matches. You can fly from city to city. You can go sightseeing. You can do interviews. You can work out. In fact, if you have a match and you're pretty banged up and you do a hard workout after that match, you'll get injured. If you don't go to the hospital and take care of your injuries and go into a match, you'll pretty much get ragdoll. So that's something that's really awesome and unique to this mode. And once again, it gives you that old school wrestling feeling. Now, overall, I'm having a great time with this game, and I do recommend that you play it. It's not perfect though. You only get exhibition 1-on-1, 2-on-2, you get 3-way matches, 4-way matches, casino battle royal, and I'm gonna start right here. This mode was a little bit underwhelming. You're only allowed 4 players in the ring at one time. When you eject a player, then another wrestler comes in, and it's nothing like the casino battle royal in real life. Now, I don't know if this is a limitation on the developer's part, because it just doesn't make sense. You can have more than 4 wrestlers in the ring at any time. I don't understand the choice behind this, because the devices that this game is running on are fully capable of having more than 4 opponents in the ring at a time. I even played this game on my Asus Rog Ally, and I was surprised at the performance. Now, I was getting 120 FPS at 720p resolution. I'm pretty sure if I bumped it up to 1080p, I'd be getting about 60 FPS or higher. So this game plays really good on handhelds. I don't have the metrics for the Steam Deck, but I'm gonna assume it also plays good on that system. Now, I'm not so happy about the roster. There's a lot of omissions. Like, you don't have Jamie Hayter in there. You don't have Tony Storm. There's a lot of people that are missing. Now, I know some people are coming via DLC like FTR, but the game is a little bit bare bones on some of the wrestlers. And like I said, the creation suite, it's not good. You're really held to creating a wrestler that is kind of generic. You can't really really change the way that he looks. Now, they have different features here and there, but they all have the same head. Now, the creator suite is kind of extensive with the movesets. You can create any type of wrestler style that you like. The moveset is deep. It's just the way that your created wrestler looks. You cannot go out and create a wrestler that's in the WWE, New Japan Wrestling, TNA, or on the indies. You're going to be pretty much stuck with a generic looking wrestler that has cool moves and has a very good entrance. There's a lot of things to like about this game, and there's a lot of things not to like about this game. Now, it is their first time out the gate, so I am going to be a little bit forgiving. I think the Road to Elite mode is awesome. I think the moves that you can create for your wrestlers or you can assign to your wrestlers is a really nice addition. There's a lot of moves in there. There's a lot of entrances in there, but you can't really create their look. They're all going to have the same face. There's not a lot of tag teams in this game, which is very disappointing. And once again, it comes down to the roster. There's not a lot of people in this game. You have maybe about 6 or 7 female characters. You have like 3 tag teams, something like that. That's kind of unacceptable for a wrestling game, and it's not that they don't have a lot of wrestlers in AEW, they do. So this game should have really came out the gate with a lot more wrestlers. Now, I know over time that this game is going to get better, for sure. They're going to improve on it, they're going to add DLCs, they're going to add more characters, and I believe in a year's time, it's not going to be the same game. It's going to be much more varied and more polished. I think the wrestling element in the game is awesome. The wrestling is really good. You're not going to have the same style matches like you have in the WWE 2K games. I think it flows better in that game. However, you're still going to get a good experience here, especially if you up the difficulty to Elite. That mode is really hard and the AI is really good in that mode. Now, I'm kind of rambling here and I just want to give you guys my impression, give you like a review of the game. And if I have to review it and give it a score, I gotta say it's a 7 out of 10. It's a solid game. It's a good wrestling game. It's a nice departure from the WWE 2K series. It's not perfect. It's a good start, and I recommend that you try it for yourself. Anyways, I want to know what you guys think about all of this. What do you think about AEW finally getting a wrestling video game? Let me know in the comment section down below. And like I usually say, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you guys on the next one.